Hello, everybody, and welcome to Cobb Brothers Podcast episode. What episode is it?
Insert
80,
episode
94.
here.
90, almost at 100.
Right?
93?
Oh, 93.
Almost
No.
at 100.
I thought it was 94. No?
Insert generic episode
the beats, who
number
knows?
here.
I was about to double make sure. I'm going to pull it up on the big screen. Jamie, can you pull that up on the big screen? Ooh, a new Charlie video. This problem keeps happening.
Uh-oh.
Do you remember that time Static Shock's friend brought a fucking gun to school? Because that was an episode of TV in the mid-2000s. I don't think it was his friend. I think it was just a degenerate. Hold up. 93.
93. All right.
93.
How the hell was I so set on it?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah, that's weird.
Anyways,
Don't be weird, dog.
Welcome.
I'm sorry. I'm
okay.
weird.
It's another week
We'll get over it. We'll talk us through it.
and another
Thank you.
podcast. Welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It's been
a
fun.
week. It's been a week.
Who do we have this week?
We have me and my thoughts.
Okay, Brandon.
We are
Is
just
that
your
with two
thoughts.
T's or O-U-G-H?
It's actually
Brandon's
Maze with an
thoughts.
I.
Brandon is like the new DC villain. He's the Rizzler.
Joined as always by David
Hello.
and Cyrus
The not Rizzler.
and Colton.
The Rinsler.
Yeah.
The Rizzler.
Welcome everybody.
I eat Ritz crackers, is what I'm saying.
Ritz.
The
Bit-
With that
Ritzer.
cheese whiz on it.
You got my cheese whiz, boy.
Cheese Whiz is so fake and American, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So is American cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese wigs and club crackers.
Club crackers.
Fucking club crackers. As
And
bad as
you kn-
they are for you, I'll fuck them up all
Chicken
day
and a
long.
biscuit.
And you have to put enough in it that when you smush it together, it comes out of the holes.
It's like going into the nuclear abyss in Fallout 76. You know something wrong is going to happen, but you keep doing it anyways.
Nice.
You know? Yeah.
Nice. I agree.
But anyways, you guys see that the Xbox Activision deal got blocked over in UK?
Yep.
They said, nope.
Yep.
They said it harmed the cloud streaming service network.
As much as we sit here and clown on and make fun of cloud, like cloud services as a whole, it literally blocked a $70 billion deal.
Yeah.
They think that Xbox is prevailing in that market, which is kind of true because you look at Google backing out and Game Pass and Xbox Project X Cloud is just accelerating faster than any of us can believe.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I was reading up on it, and it said that Xbox or Microsoft in general, I think it was, had 60% of the cloud gaming market. They produce 60% of all cloud gaming services, which is nuts, you know?
Because like Resident Evil just hit the Switch, but you can stream the game on a Switch. You
Right.
can't play it natively.
That's
So I
weird.
wonder if Nintendo starts to cover ground with the Switch because the Switch isn't powerful enough to run some games if they start to embrace cloud streaming as a whole. Unless Microsoft's already got that down. Because you don't even have to own an Xbox to play Xbox Game Pass. You just have to have the app on your phone.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because doesn't Microsoft also own the software to produce develop cloud gaming, however you would say that?
They have a
All of them on
lot of
their
money.
own.
Okay.
So they're able to buy a lot of servers to host that kind of thing.
Right.
It's really hard for a company to get into what Microsoft's doing because they just don't have the kind of money.
Yeah. I mean, that's a shitload of resources.
You got to think about how much you would, require from a data center and how much you would keep that data center powered.
Right. Right.
Because it's got to be running all the time. You got to be ready for people to click on and off of games at any time they want.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I
Yeah.
didn't think about that too, because you probably have a surge around 5:30 to say 10 o'clock,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you've got to have that many servers plus probably, I don't know, a certain percentage extra. Yeah,
at-
that's
Well, and
fucking
if you
wild.
think about
Mhm.
that on the East Coast, that's noon our time.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Right, but,
starting at noon,
Think about
the
the
servers are down. Like, that's a lot of load.
think about Xbox's competition in the market. They have competitors. You have Google Stadia. They folded. They
Yeah.
have a bunch of fuck you money. Google is a company. but they decided it's not worth it, and they refunded everybody everything. That's how much fuck you money they have. As they went, that project failed. Here's all
They
your
got
money
all that
back.
money and they went, oh, fuck. Okay, take it back.
They were going to take back all the controllers, but they announced that they would enable software that would let you be able to use your controller elsewhere,
Okay.
which is cool because they were like, oh, we want everything back. And people are like, can we keep the controllers? These are actually kind of lit.
Right.
Think about PlayStation, using PlayStation Now. If you're subscribed to PlayStation Plus, you can play PS1 through PS3 games by streaming it to your PlayStation.
Okay.
Sucks.
Really? Why?
Yeah, every game that Tyson has tried on it, it's kind of like what Colton has problems with cloud streaming. It's just laggy, it's shitty, and nothing works properly. He played the Ape Escape games, and it was aggravating trying to catch monkeys with the right analog stick. And by the time he puts in the input, they're just bolting off in a different direction.
You see, and on the inverse of that, I actually have no problems with the game streaming on Sony.
Yeah, which is crazy. But you don't hear about a lot of people using PlayStation Now. Nobody's talking about PlayStation Now as like a game-breaking service that is just
No.
It's just not quite there.
Right.
And then there's obviously Amazon Luna.
Yeah,
You think people didn't
I
give a
forgot
shit
that
about
existed.
Stadia?
Fuck.
Everyone just forgets that Luna exists, so we don't shit on it as much as we should.
Right.
As much shit as Stadia got, Luna was right there lumped in that category. I tried Luna out for a month. I thought it was okay. I streamed Resident Evil 7 on my laptop and it worked just fine. But I already had Xbox Game Pass. I could just download Resident Evil 7.
Right.
And there's a
Yeah.
Series X update now, so you can play the game in nice 4K without having to stream it.
That's convenient.
That is very convenient. Does Steam offer a streaming service? I know you can play games on your Steam Deck and you can stream from your computer.
I think Stream Deck is the only way.
So the Steam one is you can stream from your local PC anywhere you have internet.
Okay.
Got it. Okay.
I
use-
believe. I know in-home streaming is the thing for sure, but I'm pretty sure you can access your game library from outside the home too.
Got it. I use Xbox cloud streaming a lot because I play Peggle 2 on my phone. I'm just like waiting in places.
Right.
It's the perfect cloud streaming game. You don't have to wait on lag input or anything like that. It's gorgeous.
Fortnite,
Gorgeous.
you can play it on
Fortnite.
your phone.
You can play Fortnite on your phone. You can play Fortnite on your phone against, somebody with Colton's computer and call it a fair game.
Completely fair. You chose to play on the
Or
phone.
just turn off crossplay, and it more likely is to put you with other people on phone.
Which is nice. It sucks when people have like gaming phones with triggers and small handles so they can hold their phone better and stuff like that. That was the problem
And
I
you
ran
can
into.
get all those attachments if you really want to.
And they're stupid cheap. It's not like it's breaking the bank to buy those things.
Yeah.
I remember when
Yeah.
Call of Duty Mobile came out, I played a little bit with Colton, and I was playing with touchscreen controls, and it was very obvious if somebody had a controller plugged into their phone.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were playing it like a game of Call of Duty. You can tell who's using their phone because you're constantly just missing shots. Especially
I
when the
fucking
game came out.
forgot we did that.
Right? I remember being so excited for it because, like, if I was a kid, I would have ate that shit up. But then, I grew up, got my own Xbox, and I'm like, oh, I can just, like, play Modern Warfare on my TV.
Yeah.
I
Right.
can just do that.
I got my big boy pants. I can just play by myself.
I'm going to play by myself. Thank you, guys. Yeah. Pretty much.
Mobile games. I really can't get into mobile games. Like, Caleb does the Clash of Clans every once in a while. I'll
Mhm.
join that. But I can't fucking give it more than like 5 months till I'm like, okay, see you guys,
Man.
I got the fucking old school pinball game that used to come on Windows computers on my phone,
Fucking A.
Yeah.
like Space Cadet Table, and that is fucking great.
Oh, man. I used to be a hog at Clash of Clans. I used to play it all the time.
I played it a little.
I had because I never would spend money on the game, so you would have to do everything for free, and it took a while to build everything.
I forgot what game you were talking about.
Clash of Clans.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm fucking
Cool.
around. I have my phone streaming on the TV, and I have the chat bubble popped up on the screen, and I'm moving a picture of David's face over whoever has the basketball. So we're sitting here watching David's face get dribbled. Airball.
Uh-oh.
Poor
Yes,
Suns.
dude.
They're losing by 25.
It's
Oh.
been fucking
That means the
wild to watch.
Kings are winning though.
Kings are tied 3-3 in their series, and by the time this podcast comes out, we'll know if they won or not.
Oh, they're not playing tonight. Okay.
They play tomorrow night.
Yeah. Phoenix is
tomorrow at
playing the
noon.
Nuggets.
Yeah, Suns Nuggets. Yeah, the
Stunny Nugget.
Kings are currently, I think we talked about this last week, Kings are currently in a series with the Warriors, and it was getting scary last week because since we recorded the last podcast, Golden State won at home again, so they tied the series at 2-2. They beat the Kings in Sacramento at 3-2, and that's when everyone thought the series was over because they stole a road game.
Mm-hmm.
And the Golden State is a very good home team. And then yesterday, the Kings punched them in the mouth, and they also stole a road game, which means that the Kings have the advantage because the game's
It
going
goes
back to Sacramento.
home. Nice.
Yep. And the Warriors are one of the worst road teams in the NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a very, very bad record heading into the final month of the season, and they pulled it together. I wouldn't say respectable, but a lot better than what they were doing.
Wow.
Gotcha.
But it shows. They clearly aren't playing that great on the road. Besides the game they stole in Sacramento, they played very well.
That's surprising.
A lot of people thought that the Warriors, just needed to get hot on the road and they would win the series, and so did the Kings. The Kings brought it right back to them. So, I don't know. I hope the Kings win. It's been fun watching because it's honestly just two very good teams going back and forth. Besides game 3, they've all been pretty close. Game 3, the Warriors ran away with pretty quickly. And even though the Kings won by a lot yesterday, it was still very close until the end.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just having fun watching it. It's the only round 1 game to go to game 7.
Really?
All the other ones were finished in 6 and less.
Wow. That's cool though. You have to appreciate being able to watch a team go back and forth like that, where it's competitive the entire time. That's what makes a series enjoyable,
Yeah.
being able to watch them really play it out and actually go at it at I don't know. They're competitive and it's fun to watch. Sorry.
Yeah, the Sixers played the Nets in the first round, and the Sixers took the series 4-0.
Really?
The Nets did not belong in the playoffs.
How did they get there?
Because before February, they had a super squad together with Kyrie and Kevin Durant. Kyrie wanted out, and Kyrie got traded to the Mavericks, and Kevin Durant is on the Suns, who have just lost the game. But
Rip.
yeah, rip. The Nuggets are a very good team. And so the Nets didn't have any superstars left, and they were, I think, 2nd in the East, and they only slipped down to 6th. But they had a bad record to slide down to 6th. There were just some teams in the East that sucked worse than they did down the stretch. The Heat beat the number 1 team, Bucks. That was shocking. So an 8 seed beat the 1.
Wow.
Absolutely fantastic.
Right.
Yeah, no, there's just really good basketball on right now.
Yeah,
That's about it. Yeah.
Hopefully college football is good for our region this season.
Nevada was so bad last year.
They were not fun.
I wanted to go to a lot of games, but we were so bad. I knew it was just going to be us getting punched in the mouth every game this season. Yeah. And we did. Even in the UNLV game, where we're supposed to be our best.
Yep.
We got up early and then didn't do nothing. I think we went up 13-0 early.
Oh.
And then we let them score like 28 straight.
God damn.
Rip.
It was a very, very bad Nevada squad.
Them boys was bussing.
I remember because our quarterback, his name's Nate Cox. He's 6'9". Tall as shit, dude. He looks like Slim Reaper out there running around the ball. He got arrested for DUI last year, and I thought that was gonna be enough to get him off the program or at least not starting.
Yeah.
Guess it didn't matter.
Wow.
Kind of wish it did. He played terrible. I don't know. I think it was an off year. We switched head coaches. Our old head coach went to Colorado.
Yeah.
Is it Colorado's? The Rams. Is it Colorado or Colorado State? I think it's Colorado State because I think Deion Sanders is now the coach at Colorado.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He went. So he was coaching. Oh my God! It wasn't Rice. Was it Rice? Oh, I forgot what school, but it was a historically black university that Deion Sanders was coaching.
Okay.
Jackson State. I think it was Jackson State. And he was doing a very good job. Everybody really wanted to play with him. And then, obviously Colorado went, hey, we have a lot of money.
Right.
You want to come coach for Colorado? And, he left, and a lot of Jackson State players went to the portal, and he's bringing a lot of those Jackson State players over to Colorado.
Wow.
Which is nice for those kids, the ones that really had a lot of talent, but Because Jackson State isn't the biggest university. You know, when people are looking in the draft, they're looking at the big schools: Oregon, Ohio State, Alabama, Georgia. Like
Right.
Georgia just had a whopping 26 players drafted from their team last year.
Wow.
Yeah, an insane amount.
Holy shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, you might as well just fucking do whatever is possible in your power to fucking go to Georgia at that point.
Yeah.
Or somewhere in that fucking. There's a specific region for like college football where it's
The
like,
South.
you're probably. Yeah.
The
yeah.
South or Ohio State.
Right. But fuck,
The
dude.
Ohio State. Because Alabama, Clemson, LSU, Georgia, they've all won it these past like 5-6 years.
Right.
I think Florida State snuck one in there. And I can't remember any of the others. It's a lot of Southern schools lately.
Must be fun to be winning. No, it's okay.
It would take a seriously good Nevada team to even breathe into the college playoffs.
Right.
Because TCU made it last year,
Yeah.
much to everybody's chagrin, because everyone's all like, TCU, why do they belong?
Right.
They punched Michigan in the mouth in the semifinals, and then they played Georgia, and they lost like, it was like 65-7. It wasn't even close.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
Georgia just decimated them. But it was
That's
nice that
fucked
they beat Michigan to go to the final game.
Right.
They were like, hey, we're in the finals. This is where we belong.
Hell yeah.
They got schmacked, but it was about the journey.
Yeah. Fucking A. I mean, I would still be extremely just beside myself if that ever happened to Wolfpack. But,
The Saints actually drafted Jay Kaner from Fresno State.
really?
So they now have 2 Fresno State quarterbacks playing for the Saints.
Wow. That's funny as hell.
It's pretty funny.
Um,
We drafted the kid out of Purdue, Aiden O'Connell.
They got Swag Kazakage too, didn't they?
Yes, the Saints have.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what is his name? Something Williams.
Yeah.
It's escaping my mind right now. He's
It's not
hilarious.
Jamal, is it?
Jamal Williams.
Jamal Williams sounds
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, that's right.
If I'm fucking that up, I'm sorry.
For
But
Swag Kazakage, Hidden Village leader of the den.
you know,
The Lions are a very funny team. I want to see
Yeah.
the Lions do very good. If it's not the Raiders, it's the Lions for me.
you know what? I've always liked the Saints, honestly, just because Breeze is fun to watch, you know. But
Yeah, I've never had a problem with them.
yeah, it's gonna be really fun to fucking watch Carr play with them.
If he starts to suck, then I'm gonna have to like take a lot of shit back. I've talked so much shit. If he starts to just suck it up, because he's
Yeah.
entering a very weak division.
Is he?
I'd
Who's-
say the only team that's probably gonna run their money is the Panthers, because the Panthers have Frank Reich as a head coach, and they had the first overall pick in the draft, and they got their quarterback.
Are they the East
Oh my god.
or the
South, NFC South. They're in the same division as the Saints.
Okay.
Adrian Brown, or
Antonio Brown,
Antonio. Adrian.
Adrian Brown,
Adrian Peterson.
AB.
Sorry. Did you see that drama?
dude. He is a very funny guy. I will
Yeah,
say
he is a
not
goober.
funny to me, but he's funny.
Yeah, he made a post saying, "Oh, I'll be playing for the Ravens this season. I'm coming out of retirement."
And the
Yeah.
Ravens were like, "You are?"
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
He just posted a picture of him photoshopped into a Ravens uniform.
That was goofy, dude. That man's
Bizarre.
bizarre indeed. Just like he is a wild individual.
He's insanely talented, but I don't think NFL teams want to take a shot with him because. So the Raiders trade all this draft capital to the Steelers to grab him. He doesn't
Right.
play a single down for us. He gets cut 2 days before the first game.
Yeah.
Goes to the Patriots and plays one game, and he gets cut because of some off the field issues. Takes a little bit off. Serves a suspension. Plays for Tampa Bay, wins a Super Bowl. And not even Tom Brady. Like, Tom Brady was his biggest advocate. He's all like, dude's got some problems. He's living with me right now. We're keeping it under check. And, I've told him I want the best for him.
Right.
And I want to see him succeed. And that's a really big thing for Tom Brady to do because you look at somebody that's having all these off the field issues.
Right.
Obviously, he looks at the talent level and goes, Antonio Brown is a spectacular talent, but he can get it together and under control and we can do something great. They
Right.
did. He caught a touchdown pass in the Super Bowl when the Bucs won.
Yeah.
And then the next season, he's fucking taking off his jersey, took off his shirt, storming out of the stadium, doing jumping jacks and shit like that. And to other teams, it says if Tom Brady can't get him under check, who can?
Right.
Everyone commends Mike Tomlin of the Steelers because people knew that AB was a little out there sometimes.
Yeah.
Nobody had any clue to what extent it really was.
Yeah,
Like
that's true.
when he was on the Steelers, obviously he got into he got into a little bit of trouble. He had a couple locker room issues and stuff like that. But it wasn't anything like after he got not cut, traded to the Raiders.
That's weird. I mean,
All the AB stuff has been in the past 4 years, realistically.
yeah. We're, it's not like the Steelers were doing stupendously good at that time either. I mean, they were just kind of an average kind of leader. I mean,
Okay.
yeah. Go ahead.
Oh man. So my brother's a Steelers fan, so I like dunking on the Steelers. The Steelers in 2018, which was Browns last season,
Yeah.
they started the season, they were 7-2-1.
Fuck.
And they were about a month off of the Panthers were doing really well. They were 6-1. And the Steelers punched them in the mouth. They won a game like 56-14 or something like that.
Okay.
I remember it was a Thursday night game, and I had a lab class for physics. And I was
Okay.
watching the game on my phone while I was doing the lab, and I was like,
Fucking A.
every time I looked down, there was another touchdown scored. I was like, holy shit, Panthers, what's going on? That was like the decline of Cam Newton. And then the Steelers just shot up that season. The Steelers were the number one team in the AFC. They
Really?
they had a leg over the who was the number one team? The Chiefs. Because that was
Wow.
Patrick Mahomes' first season as a starter.
Wow.
They lost to 3 straight AFC West teams. They lost to the Chargers, then they lost to the Broncos, and then they lost to the 2-10 Raiders. They fell to 7-5-1.
God damn.
At the hands of the Raiders.
They somehow beat the Patriots the week after they lost to the Raiders. Don't know
Wow.
how they did it. Then they had to play the Saints, and the Saints were the number one team in the NFC, and they were playing like it. And they lost by 3, and they missed the playoffs by half a game because they finished that season 9-6-1, and the Ravens finished 10-6.
Holy shit,
And it was
dude.
always funny to me because they were number one team in the AFC. They were looking like hot shit right behind the undefeated Chiefs and shit like that.
And the Raiders shut them down.
And they missed the fucking playoffs by a game because they couldn't beat the 2-10 Raiders because what's his name? Chris Boswell slipped on the field goal try.
Wow.
I had to go to a computer science finals review course on a fucking Sunday. It sucked. I watched the first 2 quarters of that game and I'm like, we suck. We're going to get our ass kicked. I
Right.
was watching the game on my phone and he fucking slipped on that kick and it is dead silent in that room. And I just went there. I went,
I mean, fuck yeah. I mean, the Raiders seem to have some kind of keen attribute to be able to do that kind of fucking stuff every once in a while, right?
Yeah.
They're good at that shutdown fucking thing when we're least expecting it. I don't know.
and it's crazy because like I laugh at the Steelers and I go, haha, we beat you and this is awesome. And then Derek Carr's last game as a Raider was against the Steelers when we got punched in the mouth. We should not
We
have lost
deserve
that game. Yeah, we should not have lost that game. We did it to ourselves.
No. Yeah. That was a sad turn of events.
We scored
Ultimately, I hope he
quick.
does well.
Yeah, we scored quick on that first drive, went up 7-0. Looked like shit the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Oh well,
It is what it is.
it is what it is.
You guys see the Bam Margera finally got arrested?
Yeah, he turned
It's-
himself in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was wild.
I'm not gonna say Chad because he's kind of a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard listening to some of Steve-O's podcasts because he had Bam as a guest on there recently, and Bam was like, "Yeah, I almost died of COVID." He's like, "Yeah, I was like having a hard time breathing and shit. I was in a coma."
Yeah.
And then it makes you really feel bad for Bam, but then you realize that just he's not good to the people around him.
Or to
And,
himself.
and
Like,
Steve-O
fuck.
like is very open about I will not be surprised if I wake up one morning and there's a TMZ headline, Bam Margera dead.
Yeah.
He's like, it wouldn't be shocking to me, and I've already
Well, I
prepared
mean,
for myself.
Bam
for it.
had an entire show just beating his family's ass. So
That's true too.
Yeah.
Like that hasn't changed much. He just kind of still does the same shit. Fuck you guys. Did you see Steve-O talking about like he found out from a Reddit thread a bunch of details about the case because he's under speculate or he was speculating that TMZ gets a lot of their fucking info from a Reddit page dedicated to Bam Margera, which I thought was just fucking hilarious.
They might if TMZ doesn't have an inside guy on Bam Margera. It's
Right.
nice to know that some random person on the internet does.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking crazy to think about.
TMZ has a lot of crazy connections though because they Oh my God, they knew that Kobe Bryant had passed before people realized that helicopter crashed.
Yeah.
Like they probably reported that he had passed away in the helicopter crash before the people at the basketball game that they were supposed to attend even knew that the plane that the helicopter hadn't arrived.
Right.
The
Yeah.
pilot of the helicopter probably worked for TMZ and called it in.
What probably happened is somebody that worked with that company was like, "Uh-oh, that helicopter went down and it had Kobe on it," and they probably texted TMZ and went, "It's over."
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
got to be some kind of reward system, right?
TMZ probably pays some people a lot of money. 'Cause
Probably
what they
huge bounties.
they probably go at they like to go after family members. They're looking for a quick buck that like to stay in the inner circle. And anytime they hear anything, they text them and be like, "Hey, I got something. You got a couple thousand?"
Right.
Some people will do it for nothing. They'll be like, "Oh, quick 1,000 to tell you about their kid that they're having."
Yeah.
They'll hire the guys at security companies that install the cameras in your house for like Nest or Ring or whatever.
Fuck.
And they will hire those guys and get them to install a tap when they install those cameras or have a maintenance request come in.
I'm trying to think. The Cleveland Browns, everyone wonders if they did it on purpose to try and fool like people that were inside the organization. So sometimes people will tell specific people specific things to see if it leaks
Right.
because that is the only person they told. And
Sure.
if it leaks,
Yep.
that means they know who the rat is and who's going out and leaking all this stuff to the news reporters and stuff like that just for a couple quick clicks.
Right.
I'm showing you, this is the current United States Secretary of State, or not current. She was she served from 2005 to 2009 under President George Bush. That is Condoleezza Rice. There was a report about 5 years ago. I swear to fucking God. I can't remember who tweeted. I think it was Adam Schefter. I'm not 100% on that. Tweeted that she was being considered for the Cleveland Browns head coaching position.
Oh God.
What the fuck does she know about football? And everybody ran with this story because a big,
What
a big guy that leaks everything and is usually right, tweeted out and said Condoleezza Rice is being considered for the next head coach of the Cleveland Browns. And everyone went, "What the fuck are the Cleveland Browns doing?"
Yeah, what the fuck?
And I imagine it was probably somebody going around just like they probably went, "Okay, we're going to give 20 people in this organization 20 different random people that we can come up with." They're not going to do their fact checking. They're not going to resource it. They're not even going to know who it is. They're just going to blindly text somebody and be like, "Hey, this is what's going to happen." And
Fair
that's
enough.
probably what happened because there's no way that was a serious story that Condoleezza Rice. I think she tweeted. She's all like,
She's like,
I don't think I've been to Cleveland. Like,
That's funny shit, though.
I'm trying to remember. I don't think that she's had any association with like football at all. Yeah, I'm looking through her Wikipedia page right now, and there's nothing. She's on the board of directors of Dropbox and Makina Capital Management LLC. She is so far outside of the football realm. Maybe as a general manager,
Yeah.
like managing contracts or anything like that, because that's what general managers do. They handle player personnel,
Right.
they handle contracts, they handle acquiring talent, and a lot of
Owner.
other different kind of stuff. But head coaching, that is
That's
hilarious.
goofy shit.
Somebody got fired that day. I guarantee it.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
absolutely.
I don't know what the follow up to that was. I wonder if I keep scrolling on this Wikipedia page, we'll find it. Honorary degrees, fucking considered for the head coach of the Cleveland Browns. List of African American United States cabinet members, honors. Where would it be? Post Bush administration. Let's see. Here we go. On November 18, 2018, ESPN's Adam Schefter reported that a league source had told him that Rice was being considered as a candidate in the Cleveland Browns head coach search.
Nice.
This report sparked jokes at the expense of the Browns and outcry due to both Rice's lack of experience in coaching and Rice being a woman.
Whoa. Wait. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, apparently that was a concern. What is it? The head coach of the Las Vegas Aces, the team that just won the WNBA championship, she's being considered for the coaching of the Toronto Raptors job.
Huh.
Because she's doing such a fucking terrific job in the WNBA.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, fuck.
Make her head coach of the Raiders.
At this point, yes. Over a big fucking doofus.
Nick
Fucking
fucking David.
doofus.
He needs to win 2 playoff games for me to take that nickname away. Says
No,
shortly
we need to win the Super. We need to be in the Super Bowl.
My
for
bar is
us to
low.
take away that nickname.
I just want to win playoff games. I just want the team to be more successful than they have been.
McDoofenshmirtz.
Says shortly after the initial report, the Browns and general manager John Dorsey denied the report, saying our coaching search will be thorough and deliberate, but we are still in the process of composing the list of candidates, and Secretary Rice has not been discussed. Rice, who is a lifelong Browns fan, that's the connection, also denied the reports, but joked that she would like to call a player or two next season if the Browns need ideas. So it was never 100% confirmed why she was being reported, because Adam Schefter is like the top NFL guy to break news.
Yeah.
If Adam Schefter didn't tweet it, people go, "Did that happen?"
Hmm.
Except for that random guy on Reddit who played Call of Duty with somebody's brother and says they're getting traded to Pittsburgh. That happened. Somebody was like, "This player's getting traded to Pittsburgh tomorrow," and everyone went, "Fuck you! Stop posting here, liar!" And then it happened, and they were like, "Yeah, I was playing with somebody's cousin or like, and somebody's girlfriend was yelling in the background about how they got traded." Something stupid like that, but it had to have been, they were testing to see who was ratting in the organization.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a funny way of
Bam
doing it.
Margera is gonna coach the Miami Dolphins.
That'd be fun.
That would be fun. I would watch every Dolphins game.
Who is their coach? Because he's fucking funny.
Mike McDaniel,
Mike McDaniel. Okay.
the better McDaniel.
Right.
hmm
Right.
We have McDaniels plural. They
Yeah.
have just the McDaniel.
Yeah. He's McDoofus. He did that to himself.
McDaniel's the McChad.
Yeah.
McDoofenshmirtz.
He
Hell
is
yeah.
a fucking Chad. That
Oh,
guy's
yeah.
funny as hell to watch.
Oh my God, yeah. When he was talking, I forget who it was. I think they were playing the Ravens, or it was somebody with a mobile quarterback. And he ran into him on the sidelines because he like ran out of bounds. And Mike McDaniel said something to him real quick, and they were like going back and forth. And he ran back on the field, and they were like, "Hey, you had a talk with him when he came out of the sideline. What did you say to him?" He's like, "I told him to quit running the ball." I said, "It's killing us."
Fucking
He's like, "It's killing us out there, man. You're too good at it. Can you please stop doing it?" And he didn't listen.
Yeah. He's got such a great attitude.
hmm
It's refreshing to see a coach like that, too,
Yes.
that can just kind of play shit off.
And the Dolphins look like a good team. Even after Tua got hurt and they had to start Skylar Thompson in that playoff game against the Bills,
Right.
everyone had the Dolphins written off. Everyone's like, "Oh, the Dolphins are going to get smacked."
Yeah.
They scored 34 on the Bills.
Yeah.
They
that's
had
wild.
a lead for a good portion of the game. The Bills
Yeah.
just, prevailed in the end.
Bills are a fucking... I mean, I don't know why, but I never expected Buffalo to come out like that. They came out fucking swinging these last couple of seasons, dude.
Yes.
They're a real fucking contender, and it's fun to watch them, too.
Do you remember Josh Allen's rookie year? Like, everyone thinks Josh Allen is an easily top 3 quarterback.
Yeah.
His rookie year was rough.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah.
The Bills team that year, they were the team that had that guy retire at halftime. In their
Oh my
second game.
god,
Do you remember
that's
when
right.
that happened? Yeah.
Yes, dude.
Yeah, that was the Bills. That was before Josh Allen got his first start, because I forget who their starter was just before Josh Allen.
That's fucking hilarious, because that was like, oh my god, I felt bad for him almost,
It was Vontae Davis. I remember his name by heart. Yeah, he went into the locker room and went, "Yeah, I'm done." Everyone's like, "What the fuck you mean you're done?" He's like, "I'm done. This sucks. We're getting schmacked." Oh man, and their defense actually got a little bit better when he retired. So I don't know what that said about him.
Uh-oh.
2018 was a wild NFL season.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was. Ripperoni Raiders.
I don't know. It's fun watching good teams. I know we want to be a good team, but that's why I like that the Kings are playing the Warriors. We get to watch
Yeah.
Steph Curry, and if the Kings win tomorrow, you know who we get to play next?
Who?
The fucking Lakers. So we get to watch LeBron James.
Yay!
Fucking A.
And Anthony Davis played the Kings. And
Yeah.
the Kings is just a young team. They're a very young team of people that were drafted in the last 4 or 5 years going up against veterans.
Fucking vets, yeah.
Yeah.
It is cool to see a refreshed team, though, and I hope they continue just smacking other teams around, because it's fun to watch them kick ass,
The
too.
Kings pretty much have everyone's support right now. If you
Yeah.
go on the internet, stuff like, not Warriors fans, because they're just they're in a league right now, because you have people that are Warriors fans, like they've watched the shitty years for like between 1990 and 2009 when they drafted Curry. They
Right.
were terrible. They were really bad. They were like the Kings, where they didn't do shit for like 40 years,
Yeah,
and then they got Curry, Clay, Draymond, Iguodala, and then they won 4 rings.
yeah. Fucking A.
Yeah, trying to think of another team that's like that.
Too bad the Kings are gonna light the beam.
Light the beam.
I'm gonna get a Light the Beam shirt. I have to.
Yeah, that'd be fucking lit.
Literally lit.
If
The
the
beam
Earth
is
is
lit.
flat, how come we can't see the beam from Reno?
Oh, easy. Just go watch that Netflix documentary where they disprove themselves, but disallow, like they push the evidence to the side. 'Cause they go, "Oh, well,
It's not real science.
It's fucking. It didn't fit our hypothesis, so clearly we did something wrong. Because that's how the scientific method works.
Yeah.
Remember when you were in elementary school and they're like, all right, guys, make a hypothesis. Oh, when I drop this brick on my foot, it ain't going to hurt at all.
They're like, no, I said make a hypothesis, not a prediction, Jeremy. Come on.
Okay, I think the brick won't hurt because I don't feel pain. Okay, cool. Drop the brick. Ow! Hey, we dropped that brick wrong. Let's lower it a little bit, you know? Got to move the goalpost. Like, that wasn't the original goal. Okay, we got to tidy up. There's my notebook. I was like, I knew I brought my notebook this week.
Shit.
Talked a little bit about it.
Yeah.
New Jack Harlow album.
Oh, for sure.
He put out a whack album last year. It was just very commercial, very,
Yep.
you know, when somebody waters down their flavor for a broader audience.
Yep.
No, he brought it back with this one. It's called Jackman.
Jackman?
Jackman. And it's a picture of just him shirtless standing out in like an
Okay.
alley.
I've seen that cover.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Fucking
And
A.
it's really good. There's a song on it called Gang 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 that's like really personal. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. You just have to kind of listen to it to get a feeling for it. But one of his
All right.
friends was accused of
Archery.
shitty crimes.
Yeah.
And just it took you through what Jack was thinking when he heard about it happening.
Fucking A.
So I don't know. Yeah, it's a very good album. I think he has a better beat selection. Drake isn't on it, which is already a huge plus.
Yeah.
God, because everyone still talks about Churchill Downs as like a really good song, and there's a lot of better songs to listen to.
Yeah.
Promise. Open your mind.
Yeah. Just listen to something else.
Drake is okay, but he's not.
He is not your daddy.
I forgot God's plan.
Colton, what's your favorite Drake song?
I hate Drake.
What about Josh?
I also did not watch that show.
Isn't he fucking missing, Drake Bell?
He was.
He was.
They did find him.
Okay.
And then he went, because I left my phone in my car, you all gonna freak out and say I'm missing and I'm going crazy. And he probably threw his hands up when he said it. I didn't watch the interview.
He went,
but-
the cops fucking rolled up on him in the middle of the woods, and he went, Megan.
Him and Bam are out there fucking skipping rocks in the lake and like holding hands.
He's like, we're fishing. You're scaring him away.
Dude! They have to
Drake,
send Josh out.
Where's your cell phone?
Josh, what are you doing out here? Oh, I thought I'd take a quick walk and just. We're looking for you.
You've been missing for 3 years.
We thought you were losing it. Losing it. Spectacular show. There's that one. That was the only new album this week that I listened to. Besides the fucking, I didn't talk about it on the podcast last week, and I meant to, but Mac DeMarco put out a 199 song album.
Yep.
That runs at about 8 hours and 45 minutes ish.
Yeah. That's insane.
I want
first of
somebody
all.
else to listen to it for me and tell me how to feel, and then maybe I'll listen to it. I'll definitely listen to it in my free time and really sit down and digest it.
Oh no, Cyrus, why are you shaking your head?
I'm not shaking my head. That's crazy.
Okay.
I would never disagree with something like that.
Yeah, you're totally not disagreeing.
I agree.
I agree too.
It's just the Parkinson's, dude. Come on.
No, it's you know what? We decided on that last time too. It's good to just set it on shuffle every once in a while and that's it.
Yeah, find a couple
Stupid
songs that you like.
Reckinsons.
Because all the song names are just dates.
Right. Well, he's got a couple of like added little lines,
Yeah.
if anything, but yeah, it's not really a title.
He plans on releasing a vinyl, but it's with the songs that have lyrics added to them. So it's going to be a condensed version.
Okay.
And I think that sucks, dude, because I would love to buy a vinyl record that comes in like 25 discs.
Right.
Wouldn't that be hilarious?
Yeah.
Either
Like-
that, it's just a really, really big record.
Oh no, my tone arm. Oh, I had to extend. I put the extendo on the tone arm.
You got to take it outside to fucking flip it.
It's just a pool cover at that point. How big would a vinyl record have to be? There's probably an answer somewhere. How big would a vinyl record have to be to go on for 8 hours and 45 minutes? Or 4 hours and 20 minutes and you can just flip it, you know, when you get to the halfway point?
Yeah.
That's a great question. Somebody leave the answer in the comments down below because I'm not. I could do the math, but I'm not.
If you got this far, comment peanut butter.
Do it at 33 RPM so that you give it's a little bit smaller. I hear Colton typing. I hope he's looking it up.
Colton is also here.
The max capacity of a record is 23 minutes per size.
Is that for a
Later
12-inch record?
increased by several minutes. Much longer possible with very low signal level.
Okay, I imagine the curve is exponential because obviously the radius of a circle,
Yeah.
or not the radius, the area of a circle grows bigger as the radius gets bigger.
Yeah.
How long did you say?
8 hours and 45 minutes. So let's assume 4 minutes and 20 seconds per side.
4 hours.
Yeah, let's just say 4 hours. We're getting an answer. Dude, math with the Cabros, we can tutor.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said 4 minutes for a reason.
It just happened. 4 hours, 20 minutes. We can just say 420. Okay. Now we got that settled. I don't know. Do you guys have record collections while Colton?
I have a few
I do
records.
indeed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
have
got
a
a few.
lot of records. Guys
I've
got-
inherited records.
Heck yeah.
It looks like the max length is around 20 minutes.
Per side on a record.
Yeah.
Okay. We were just thinking in terms of like theoretically, if we could make the largest vinyl disc ever produced, how big would it have to be to put the album on one disc?
If it's 12 inches at 20 minutes, you'd figure 24 inches is actually a lot bigger radius.
Much bigger. You would be able to fit a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As the record got bigger, you could put more.
That's what I'm
songs
saying.
onto
It's got to
it.
be an exponential function because it
Right.
would, obviously the bigger the area, it's not going to be linear with the time on the record.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
a pain
So
in the
obviously,
ass.
so like say you have the record at 2 inches, like say you get a 2-inch record. Those don't exist, but theoretically, for the sake of the argument, a 2-inch record is 10 minutes. A 4-inch record could be like 30 minutes.
Right.
It's not linear. It wouldn't be just, yeah. I don't know. I'm going to say the word linear one more time. It makes me feel smart.
Yeah, I do it in my reports. It makes me feel professional.
You're like, it goes up linearly.
Yeah.
So does a calendar.
65 linear feet.
Linear is just like normal. That's how I've always thought of linear.
Yeah.
It's just 1 for 1. Not really 1 for 1, but you basically know that if you move up 2 units, it's also going to be 1 full unit
Yeah.
that it was 2 units ago. All right, now let's talk about parabolas.
Excuse me?
Parabolas.
That stuff scares me.
They look like tuning forks.
You're not apexing at the apex, bitch.
Yeah, bitch. Math problems. What is the Condoleezza of this rice?
Ricin.
The Condoleezza, Mr. White.
Condensation, Mr. White.
Yeah, bitch. Condensation. We did that.
Magnets, bitch.
Yes, bitch. Magnets. Golly. Start watching. So, new shows to watch.
Yeah.
I've completely neglected The Mandalorian. So, obviously, I decided to sit down. I'm getting myself prepped and ready, and I finished episode 1 of The Sopranos.
That one's a good one, too, though.
Yeah.
I'm watching that, actually.
Yeah, I decided to start it because it was front page of HBO Max. I was like, fuck it, let's watch it.
Yeah. Bless you.
Thank you.
There you go. That way I have another
Season-
excuse to not watch The Mandalorian because I'm like, oh, I just started The Sopranos. I'm sorry.
Season 3 of The Mandalorian just finished.
Ooh, how'd you like it?
It was amazing, and the cliffhanger at the end of season 3 is nuts.
How nuts? Like almonds or like walnuts?
Like all of them combined, like mixed nuts.
So, like,
Pecans and
Ooh,
giraffe
trail
nuts.
mix.
No, like planters mixed nuts.
Ooh, it's got the cashews.
It's got cashews and almonds and walnuts and pistachios and
What's the peanut to everything else ratio? Like, is it more or less than 50% peanuts?
it is exactly 1 to 1 to 1 to 1 to 1 to 1.
Ooh, blend. I love it. iDubbbz did a video on that years ago, and I found it highly entertaining because they have those mixed nut cans. And they say, oh, less than 50% peanuts. Well, he fucking dumped a can out and then split them into the different nuts
Yeah.
and weighed them to get a percentage. And all these cans had like way more than 50% peanuts.
Fucking A.
He's all like, you guys are
Shit's
lying
doing-
to me. And he's like, and I emailed the company and they offered me coupons. I'm like, I don't want coupons. I want less than 50% peanuts.
It's like, where are my other nuts?
Where
that I
are my
bought?
walnuts? Where are my cashews?
Right.
Come on.
Where are my
Don't
nuts?
get me though, they're more expensive bullshit.
Yeah, so I stopped filling it with peanuts. If I wanted peanuts, I'd buy peanuts.
Yeah.
He basically just
Sons of bitches.
coined it with false advertising. He's like, this is bullshit.
They should have
Just a-
sued him.
Theoretically, you could. That can be considered false advertising
Right.
unless for some reason the company gets good enough lawyers to go, well, when we said 50%, we didn't mean 50%. What we actually meant was
we meant 50%
arbitrary
of our
number.
overall batch.
Yeah, 50% is an arbitrary number that we wrote on a whiteboard one day.
Right.
How can you prove that? Because we said so. We're the lawyers.
Here's the whiteboard.
Yeah.
She starts drawing.
We're
Um,
Doing
No, they
peanuts.
would literally just say it's of their overall batch.
that is yeah, okay. Just in tiny print, they start adding it to the cans
Fucking A.
down under the company info that nobody reads.
Yeah.
Find out it's Nestle owned, and you go, ugh.
Take out the
Nestle.
bottom of the batch nuts where it was all just the dense shit.
Nestle's an evil company, but Hot Pockets are good. Oh yeah. The new Star Wars Jedi Survivor game came out yesterday.
Yep.
And it is being review bombed at the moment because its performance on PC is not good.
De nouveau.
People are running the game at 17 frames per second, so console players that are locked at 30 are ultimately prevailing.
That's fucky.
From Software is doing the next Armored Core game.
That is exciting.
Bro,
The
is that
sixth
the
one.
mech one?
Yeah.
That looks fucking insane.
Comes out this year, I think.
That looks
Yep.
so fucking fun.
June. Next month.
Oh,
Oscar,
really?
no. Why are
Or
you
a
not
month
here?
away.
Oscar is
He
a-
would be flipping out about
Oscar
that.
loves his mech games.
He loved them robots.
They're
Yeah,
good.
the next Armored Core is 100% being done by From Software.
That's interesting too, right? I mean,
Yeah.
have they done anything like that?
From Software is responsible for
Dark Souls, all those kinds of games.
Right.
Sekiro.
Bloodborne. Elden Ring.
They do
So
a good job.
I wonder if they've ever done anything quite like.
It's always been
Dark
like
Souls with robots.
swordsy and like old fashioned. They've never done anything futuristic, I don't think.
That'll be cool though. I'm excited. That game looked really fucking cool from what I saw.
Absolutely.
Um,
I used to play Chrome Hounds as a kid. I had Chrome Hounds on 360.
Hounds, I haven't
It
heard
was
of
Yeah.
not the best mech game, but when you're a kid, any mech game really works.
that. I played Mech Assault. It's
Mech
somewhere up
Warrior.
there. For the
Mech
original
Warrior games are
Xbox.
great.
Word.
I can't remember the exact name of it, but yeah, I like mech games too. So yeah,
good.
hopefully it's fucking fun. Cause right now, fucking No Man's Sky is just sucking up every minute of my free time.
Absolutely.
I have taken a deep dive into that game. There's a lot that goes into it. The exploration is fun. The overall gameplay is pretty darn good. I don't know. I think it's been the edges have been smoothed,
Smoother.
smoothed
The
Out?
smoothest.
Sanded.
sanded out.
Sanded
there
even.
You go. right. But no, it's been
I'm
pretty
sitting
fun.
here playing it literally as we speak.
Well,
Colton's like, I'm
fuck
not
you.
burning any time. This is happening.
Yeah. Oh, man, you could just waste so much time doing all kinds of different shit in that game, though. There's so much to fucking do.
I think
It's
high
pretty
school
well
me
done.
would have really absorbed it if it came out in a better state. Because
Right.
it came out when we were in high school.
Yeah, I totally fucking blanked that.
Nobody played it because it was not that great at launch.
That's sad.
A lot of promises that weren't fulfilled.
Yeah.
Apparently, From Software has done the last couple of Armored Core games.
Really?
Yeah,
Guess we're just not in the know.
they've
fucking
actually
with them.
done most of them.
Redfall releases the day this podcast airs. And that's going to be
Really?
day one Game Pass. Yes, sir. Yes,
Wow.
sir. So I'm interested.
Right.
Obviously they said that it's going to be locked at 30 frames when it comes out. So hopefully that's just more of a performance thing than the game has bugs.
Yeah.
As long as the game works and it functions like they would, they obviously intended it and we're experiencing the gameplay that they intended.
Right.
Sure. I'll give it a shot. Because at worst, we don't like it. We uninstall it. Try it again in a year. Like we do with most games.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
mean, it's the everlasting cycle, right?
Grounded released a new update. They're
Ooh.
adding wasps into the game.
Ah, fuck.
Gigantic fucking wasps.
That sounds awesome. We should go play that for another couple of hours.
Absolutely. It's going to add a bunch of achievements as well, so we can definitely go and try for that.
For sure.
We have to make sure we fight all of the spiders.
I have that shit turned all the way up the arachnophobia filter. If it got rid of the eyes, I'd be fine. But the fact that it's two big gray blobs and it still has the eyes on it is still fucking wild to me.
That's fucked up.
Like,
Yeah.
people are like, why do they have arachnophobia filters? Because I know the new Star Wars game has an arachnophobia filter because there's, like, spider-like enemies in the game. And so people are like, there's a difference between people that are like, ew, spider, gross. That's like a normal reaction. Spiders are grody.
Right.
No, I legit just cannot look at a spider.
Yeah.
It is the irrational fear to the supreme. Because as a kid, I used to think, I was like, oh, people don't like snakes. They're so dumb.
Yeah.
Knowing damn well I can't look at a spider, like, face to face.
Fucking A.
I tried to kill a spider that was on my wall earlier, and it managed to escape, and now I'm waiting for it to exact its vengeance upon me.
God.
Wonderful moments.
He's like, I thought we were roommates.
Fucking A.
We were homies. And the biggest spider I've ever seen, and it wasn't even the spider that I personally saw.
Yeah.
It was a spider that I imagined seeing.
Oh.
What I mean by that is when we lived out in Sun Valley, there's some big fucking gnarly spiders out in the middle of the desert. Well, up on
Yeah.
this hill, we get some of those gnarly spiders because it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. My mother and my brother were letting the dog out one night, and they were sitting there talking, and my brother looked around and went, holy shit, there was a big spider on the wall.
Right.
So he picked up a flip-flop, and he hit it as hard as he could. And he went, holy shit. I woke up the next morning, and he's like, Cyrus, go outside and look at the splatter on the wall.
Uh-oh.
It looked like somebody shot a rat with a 12 gauge.
Oh my god.
There was so much blood on that wall. Holy hell. I looked at it, I was like, what did you guys do? They were like, we killed a spider. I was like, that wasn't a fucking spider. What are you talking
You
about?
threw a bird at the wall. What?
It looks like you painted the wall with a bird. Like you were like, oh, cran. And then you started, cran.
I saw a video on Instagram that would have made you shit yourself, Cyrus.
Yeah, I have a,
It was
oh, man.
like this, I would say, between 5 and 10-year-old girl, and she is in her garage playing with two tarantulas the size of my hand.
So I have an old coworker, and he knows I'm afraid of spiders, right? So he sends me reels, and I have them on my home screen. Those are the only reels I check because he doesn't message me elsewhere, prick. And he always finds the biggest, gnarliest spiders and sends them to me. So what I do is, like, I go, hey, Tyson, can you screen this one for me? And I'll watch the look on his face go from to... And he just looks at me and goes, don't watch that. He's like,
All
do
right.
not watch that one. And it was,
Fair enough.
I was like, what happened? He's like, it was like a big spidery web nest. Like it was nothing but web. And he stuck his hand in it. And about 100 of the biggest, blackest spiders just crawled over his hand. And I was like, good. The one that got, what's up?
I was gonna say, did Tyson ever see the one that was the drain that the guy poked with the stick?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. He said, yeah, he was all like, this dude just poked it and oh my God. And I was like, okay, cool. We can stop there. I have him delete the chat for me and then I just send back a heart. But, no, the video that got me the worst was, Gene Tet in our group chat. Do you remember the video of that like Australian or British Chad? Just like walking through the grass field and he picks that mushroom up off the ground. And he's just fucking casually eating it. And that big ass black spider crawls up his arm and onto his face and he fucking recoiled. I recoiled about as hard as that guy did. It scared the shit out of me. There was another one. It was like a tarantula that was dead and mashed into a Wendy's burger. It was the fucking nastiest thing that I've ever seen.
Wow.
I don't even want to Google it because I was like, somebody has to see this, but I can't look at this photo.
I have
That's
seen
fucked
some
up.
absolutely adorable spiders, like, on other people's channels. I don't want a pet spider ever, but there are some of them that are somehow cute.
There was this girl in our fucking guitar class, and she knew I didn't like spiders. She was like, hey, Cyrus, you want to see the spider? I was like, no. She's like, no, this one's really cute. And it's a video of that spider that's sitting there shaking in that sandbox.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, isn't that adorable? No!
Yeah,
I
fucking
don't
A.
find it cute at all. This is stupid.
Get that
Everything
shit away
about
from
this
me.
Video. Oh my god, that video was terrifying, and I can't even talk to people about it because they want to bring it up.
Right.
They're like, "Oh, is it this one? No, stop! I don't want to look at it, please. I'm not going to tell you which one."
I
it
don't
is."
care if he's fuzzy. Fuck off with it.
What was it? Lucas the Spider was big when we were in high school or something like that. Do you remember Lucas the Spider? It was like the really cute animated spider.
Maybe.
If you look up Lucas the Spider, I think it'll come up. But it was based off of an old
This one? Just kidding.
Shut up. It was based off of... Colton, have you ever seen the Advice Animals meme? You know, like top text, bottom text with the spider with the cute eyes? I never found it cute. But there was an
I'm sure
app.
you didn't.
Yeah, there was an app on Android phones called Meme Droid, and you can make your own memes using their templates, and that fucking spider was one of the templates.
Yeet.
And I used to scroll by it. Like, people are like, they don't believe me. When I used to find a spider, I'd throw my phone.
Yeah.
And Brandon's seen it.
Yeah.
Where I go,
Yeah, it goes
I
across the
remember
room.
the one time I made you do that.
yeah. I've thrown my phone.
If you see one while we're talking on Xbox, you throw your controller and headset. Like,
Yeah.
we just hear. Dunk.
Oh my god. And I'll kick my desk.
Yep.
That's awful all around. Cool. We're gonna become big, and people are just gonna DM me pictures of spiders.
Yeah.
No, it'll get to the point where we actually have to put you through like an arachnophobia
Absolutely
cure
not.
course.
We're gonna get.
You might like mentally, psychologically fuck me up instead.
We go on the Joe Rogan podcast, and he's like, I was on Fear Factor, right? Like, I can give you a fuck ton of spiders.
Jamie,
He's
pull
like,
one
I
out.
can get you a box filled with spiders.
He's like, I
that's
still
not
have a box of
problem.
the spiders from the Fear Factor days, dude. I got snakes, spiders, donkey balls. What do you need?
Donkey Mountain oysters.
Donkey mountain oysters.
Jamie, pull those out. Jamie, get my grill. Jamie, light the charcoal.
Jamie locks Cyrus in the boo box.
Fuck.
Only instead of scorpions, it's spiders.
Jesus Christ.
Scorpions are long spiders.
Yeah.
I like
They are
scorpions.
arachnids.
You like scorpions?
Oh yeah, they're fucking cool, dude.
So you're not. They don't fuck.
Scorpions don't do anything for me.
That's wild.
So that's the weird thing. He's not arachnophobic.
No, arachnophobia is specifically spiders, even though it has arachnid in the name.
Yeah.
Then what's the fear of arachnids?
I don't know. Somebody look it up, because if I Google it, there's going to be a picture of a spider.
Arachnophobia.
Like things that are arachnids, when I initially see them, I have that sense of, oh,
Yeah.
okay. Like the crabs or the spiders from Metro. Those don't look like spiders to me, but I recognize that those are arachnid-like.
Yeah.
Scorpions don't really do it for me because they don't look like spiders. I know they fall into the arachnid tree, but they're not spiders.
They got stinging claws. They're
Yes.
land crabs.
Mm-hmm.
You know you can see them under black lights?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're fucking gnarly, dude. They're so cool.
That's so fucking wild.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, what else is it? Some of those like water spiders, like the crabs, the really big crabs and shit like that. Those
Yeah.
would get me at first. I go, "Phew, oh, you just crab."
Fucking
Kinda.
Yeah, kinda.
Kinda. Uh-huh.
Shit.
But something about seeing just a spider, or like those arachnids that have like 10 legs.
Yeah.
Ugh, those ones are freaky. God, what are those? The
You know what's
husband
worse
spiders?
than those?
Ugh.
Centipedes.
Centipedes are pretty gross.
Those things freak me the fuck out.
I feel like people look at spiders how I look at centipedes. I'm like, oh, gross, but I'm not like terrified of seeing a centipede.
Dude, centipedes are one of the few super, like, they will kill you things.
Yeah, they are gnarly.
According to Wikipedia, arachnids or arachnophobia, spiders, scorpions, and ticks all fall into the category of
The
arachnophobia.
ticks in Fallout 76 got me at first because I didn't know what the fuck they were when they were running up on
Right.
me. But yeah, ticks. Okay, so arachnophobia can be, any of those three things.
I think it's just like
Yeah.
bug with 8 legs, probably.
Spider for me, it's restricted to spiders. I think scorpions are hella cool. They have the same
They are
eyes as a spider, but I think. Oh, I'm like getting that mental vision in my head, and it's
Yeah.
freaking me out. But like,
I was
it's
just gonna
the
ask.
eyes with the legs surrounding it. That's what does it.
Yeah,
for me,
because it looks
it's
like
the
they're about
arched
to
legs.
jump. With scorpions, they're like, "Come here, bitch," but spiders are like, "I'm gonna come
I
to
think
you,
that's my
bitch."
fear with spiders. Like, I think all of them jump, and they'll all go straight for my face, and it was because of that fucking bad dream. I know what it was. It was that bad dream I had when I was a kid.
Right. Right.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! Every time I see a spider, like I think that's my first instinct is
yeah.
like it's gonna jump at me.
Luckily, most of the venomous spiders can't jump.
But they run really fast.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, over there was bad.
When you see a spider and then they scurry,
Never go to Australia,
No.
Cyrus.
Seeing
I'm
a
good.
spider move is not as bad as seeing a spider, looking away for a second, and looking back and it's fucking gone.
I've done that before, and it literally keeps me up at night.
When I see a
that's
spider,
fucked up.
I'm like, I know it's watching me. Because, like, if you can see a spider slowly crawling across your wall, across the room, and you'll go and look at it, and the fucker will stop. Like,
Yeah.
they have that spider sense in them. Like, they're like, oh, shit, he's
I am
looking
being
at me.
stared at.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
They're
man.
fucking
Brandon,
weird
do you
creatures.
remember Josh's scorpions?
Yeah. And he had those pythons, or
Yep.
whatever.
Yeah,
I think it was a
I
python.
think he had a ball python, and I think he had a boa.
I think
at
it was a
one
boa,
point.
yeah.
I unsubscribed from Markiplier like a year and a half, 2 years ago. You know when he did those like 3 Scary Games videos?
Yeah.
He had that one thumbnail where he photoshopped his face onto a spider, like a big ass tarantula. Do you remember that?
Fuck.
No.
If you go and look up like a 3 Scary Games playlist, you'll see
Yeah,
what
he
photo I'm
has
talking
it.
about. I had to
I remember
I
that.
unsubscribed for like 2 weeks because every time I'd scroll my subscription box, that fucking photo would pop up.
Yeah.
And if you unsubscribe from somebody, it stops recommending you their videos because you unsubscribe from them. It's like, oh, you don't take interest in this anymore.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, for about 2 weeks, we're gonna leave this be.
Right.
I was here. How about I pull it up on the TV? We'll do some sensitivity.
Jamie, pull that
training.
up.
Yeah. 3 Scary Games playlist. Good old.
Look
Markiplier.
up 3 scary games and just put spider. It's the first one.
I'll scroll down on it, and I'll even
okay.
tell you if it's too much. Do you remember when it was uploaded?
2
Yesterday.
We're about to get a live reaction. Oh my god! Holy shit, dude!
Yeah, I can
Oh my
understand
God,
that one.
dude. I wasn't even looking at my phone. I'm staring at the TV, and it got me. Holy
Yeah, because I saw it go by and I was like, oh.
I'm like slowly scrolling down. I'm gonna see if I can look at the sliver on it. No, I can't do it. You couldn't even see the I can't do it. What is it? 64? Good. Not okay. Is that SpongeBob with them?
Yeah, it's SpongeBob.
Like, I love the thumbnails. I think he does a good job with them.
I think it's Lixian that does them, his editor.
Nice. I like that 3 Scary Games playlist. Ugh. Now that I looked up 3 Scary Games, it's gonna come back up in my recommended. Okay.
Oh.
We're gonna go back to the home screen.
Fucking
Look, when it's like late at night and I'm tired, the word spider terrifies me. Just the word.
Unless it's followed
That's
immediately by man.
That's me just psyching myself out.
That's understandable, though.
So yeah, grounded.
So to get you over your
Grounded.
fear of
That'd be
spiders,
dumb.
we just need to get you really tired and then just sit there and go spider, 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 spider.
Nah, I'll just probably like do heroin or whatever. How do people cope?
Fuck.
Have them crawl through your skin real quick.
Crawling
Ugh.
in my skin. Heroin
Spiders,
spider nightmares.
spiders in your skin. Spiders in your skin.
It's like the video of Charlie. Have you seen the videos where Charlie's live streaming and he sees a cockroach?
No.
Pull that up, Jamie. I'm gonna pull that one up.
Okay.
It's awesome. Like that's how I am with spiders. It's not even a podcast anymore. This is kind of like visual learning.
I'm down.
Cobras react.
Good. Thank you for listening to this podcast, and we're just sitting here watching videos on the TV.
Look at that haircut.
Oh my god, yeah, that was like the weird stages where he was like growing it out a little bit. But I'll turn the volume up a little bit. But it's just hilarious to hear him scream and yell at these fucking cockroaches. He's like, it's in. So he threw his sandal down on the floor with his foot, and he didn't quite get it, and he screamed, "Shit!" This is when he sees it on the floor. That's actual footage of me seeing a spider in my room. I swear to God.
There's more destruction when you see
I'd
a
be
spider.
moving at twice that speed though.
Yeah.
He was kind of going slow there. I'd be already out of the room.
And you wouldn't go back to look for it.
No, I'd be
Right.
like, oh man, I'm not gonna be in my room tonight.
Sleeping on the couch.
I woke everybody in the house up one morning because there was a spider on the wall in the bathroom, and I couldn't get out without getting past the spider. So I threw a shampoo bottle at it as hard as I could. Me, yeah. See, he's not gonna be able to go to sleep because he doesn't know where the cockroach is at.
It snuck up on me in my moment of weakness. Dog the bounty hunter just dropped some sage wisdom. Got me at the right time.
Charlie just has a way with words. That's what makes him so enjoyable. It snuck up on me. Dog the bounty hunter gave me some wisdom.
Should have used the Spider-Man training lessons to really take him down, but I fucking hate him. You guys don't understand. You probably get those bitch-ass cockroaches that can't even fly. You get the palmetto bugs, which can fly. Actual shit. Reminds me of shit. What's now?
He saw it again.
He's so...
Yeah, baby.
All that grunting you heard right there was the sound of a hero.
I'll send the video to Discord, Colton, in case you want to watch it.
Jackpot. You see that?
Yeah, you would never capture your kill like that.
Pause it as I send it to Colton. Copy link. Discord. We're just detouring now. Thank you to the editor that's gonna cut this all out,
Thanks.
or add the video in the background so that like people will just watch it along with us.
That's good.
How good is our editing?
It's pretty darn good.
All right,
We'll whip it up in like 30 minutes.
nice. I love the picture of the spinning unicorn you have right here. It's really cool.
Spinning unicorn?
Yeah, and it's gonna zoom right
Oh,
now.
oh, the spinning unicorn.
Dude,
I'm
fucking
sorry.
hell.
That's okay.
Why is my voice?
It's getting high pitched all the time.
That's not gonna happen.
That's why I tried to do it myself.
You
There you
just
go.
do it on there.
Ah, yeah.
That one doesn't have a pitch, does it?
I don't know.
No, I think it's just the.
Are we gonna fuck with our voices again while we watch
Or
this?
does it do it?
Maybe Mr.
Bop.
Food is being
Dude.
God damn it. The results speak for themselves, baby.
Thank you, Colton.
Wah.
Demonstrate our failures. Yeah, so it's really turned into a podcast of just hanging out with us, chilling.
Yeah, thanks for chilling with the Cop Bros.
Yeah.
Is that the title?
Yeah.
I don't remember how to do it.
Chilling like a villain.
Woo.
This is the chill podcast. No rhyme, no reason. There's no direction, just vibes.
Just vibes.
Just vibes. A fearless hero saves a dog and woman from a ferocious cockroach.
Boo-wop. Yeah, it's not working.
Go, Tetra, get it. I like how he's supposed to save the dog, but he's actively pointing the dog in the direction of the cockroach. Oh, she's got it. That could be a meme in itself.
Oh god, it's so fucking big.
He's running in there with dual fly swatters as well. Like, he came armed. He seems like a live and let live kind of guy, but then he sees a cockroach and it's all all gloves are off. Yeah, it's a lot more of just that.
Are you gonna stay awake for like an extra hour in case I need to?
There's a video of him holding a cockroach. I could never.
Yeah, fuck that.
What if there was a two-eyed spider?
Nope.
What about a two-eyed, three-legged spider?
What about a two-eyed human?
Well, no, like there are spiders that only have two eyes.
That still no. Sorry. It's a spider. I can't do it.
Weird. So it's not the eyes then.
It's a combination of the eyes and the legs.
Eyes and ears and mouth and nose.
Yeah, I really don't. I don't want to describe why I don't like spiders because I can't figure it out. She's doing this in sandals. This is prime Australian. Should have video of a big ass fucking cockroach. She tried to step on it with her fucking toes, her piggly wigglies.
She probably would have just licked it off the bottom of her feet afterwards.
Testing bear roach bait. Nice. I was attacked last night. It's another roach video. He has a lot of run-ins with cockroaches. It's kind of sad. I kind of feel bad for the guy. Oh man. Anything anybody else have that they want to talk about?
No.
Anybody? Colton?
So
Brandon?
No, man.
David?
Oscar? No.
Oscar?
Yeah, what do you got to say, Oscar?
Yeah, you guys play Titanfall too?
Fucking got him.
Got him. We love you, Oscar.
Miss you, BB. Oh yeah, here. He has something to say.
Yeah, say it, Oscar.
All right, thanks, Oscar. Yeah. And I think we're gonna cut it there, right, gents?
Yeah, right, gents?
Right, gents.
I think we're gonna cut it there, gents.
I think so.
Well, thanks for chilling with the Cobros.
It's my decision, not yours.
Fine. It's Brandon's decision to end the podcast.
I introduced this episode. It'll end in 2 hours.
I brought
2
you
hours.
into
I'm gonna
this
sit here
world,
talking to myself.
I'm gonna take you out of it.
I agree.
Yes, I do like quack.
Quack. Look at that moth. Moths are awesome. Yo, make
Well,
a rap beat out of that.
You heard it there.
Nice.
All right, well, thank
What
you.
an episode, guys.
Thank you all for
Thank
tuning
you.
in. And yeah,
I can't believe you're still listening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you, the listener, for enduring that. Please subscribe. You get more of this, I promise.
Yeah.
Nobody,
David, you just
and
gotta
tell your
add more
friends.
sounds to the soundboard and I'll go ham with it.
Sounds good.
we always say leave topics in the comments. Nobody ever leaves topics. If you're here now, leave us a fucking topic. We need to talk about
Comments in the topics.
We went through 93 episodes and we've gotten like 2 topics ever,
Right.
and we ignored them. That's okay.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
Viable comment.
It's okay. We need to be overwhelmed in topics. That way we talk about so much shit that eventually it's just going to be a coincidence that somebody brought it up and they'd be like, that was my idea.
Yeah, yeah.
Coincidence?
Exactly.
I did not.
Comment, subscribe, like the video.
Coincidence.
Let us know what you think. Give us topics for next time.
Subscribe
You know
to our
the drill.
Patreon.
There's shit down below. Linktree. It has more trees and links.
I agree.
You know?
True.
That is what it is for.
Yeah.
Look, I can even pull up the master account on my phone on the TV.
Master link?
Yep.
Linktree master?
Yep.
Linktree
This
masturbator?
is what it looks like on the TV. Nobody at home can see it, but this is what it looks like for us.
Uh-huh.
Aha. All the
We
links are
got
there.
it.
Episode
where's the
96.
OnlyFans?
We don't have one yet.
Ooh.
Nobody subscribed to our Patreon. This is insane.
We need to make a cooking channel. Call it OnlyPans.
There
Okay.
you go. Look, our link tree is easy. The top link, you click on it, and the video automatically pops up within the link tree. You don't even have to do any extra work. You can just watch the
And then
video
you
from the
tree
link
it.
tree.
That's pretty fucking fire,
It
if you
is
ask
pretty
me.
fucking fire. You can do the same thing with Spotify. You
Are
hit
we
the
really
Spotify
running for
button.
president?
Yeah.
No one
Probably-
fucking told me.
Okay, I'm sorry. Look, you click on the
this is fair.
Spotify link, and Spotify will just pop up with all our episodes. You don't even have to leave Linktree.
It's a master plan.
SoundCloud? SoundCloud! I don't know what the master plan is.
They should hire the 5 of
Cobros
us
for president. That's what it is.
as
Oh.
president.
First
they
comment-
should hire the 5 of us to be the presidential commune of the U.S.
They should hire us. We're not getting elected. We're earning that job.
First, second, and third comment are going to be the doctrines on what the Cabros are about. Won't be canon, but it's nice to be included.
Fucking it. Well, thank you all for listening, and we will look forward to talking next time.
Email button. You can email us on our link tree. Look.
Ooh,
Click
we
on
got
it.
Canonical.
Fucking email us.
Electronic.
I can email with the Burger King app. Hold up.
Wait.
Email us your favorite.
Newsflash.
Yeah.
Oh, hold up! I gotta install the Burger King update. Let's stop.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Email us your favorite news article. and
Yeah.
we'll read it on the podcast. How about that?
Yeah.
Chicken wing, hot dog
Parma.
macaroni.
I'm
Chicken
not
Chicken
joking.
in
Look,
my
Burger
donny.
King popped up as one of the apps.
All right. Thanks, you guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Subscribe.
Bye bye. Subscribe. Subscribe.